Have you ever wondered why some men fall in love so hard that it consumes their entire world? Well, there's a dark truth about these men that most people don't know, so make sure you listen up. You see, in this video we're going to expose the shocking reality behind these men who seemingly have no control over their overwhelming feelings of love. The German philosopher Friedrich Hegel once said, "When a man loves, he wants to die for what he loves." This statement may seem like a grand gesture of love at first glance, but it holds a deeper meaning when you really think about it. He was essentially saying that when a man falls in love, he is willing to give up everything for that person. When you're obsessed with someone, you lose sight of your own identity and worth. According to psychologist Dr. Ramani Devasula, some people are more prone to getting lost in love than others. If they grew up in a household where they were neglected or abused, they may have developed a deep-seated belief that they are unworthy of love and attention. They may feel unable to function independently and may become overly attached to their partners. Well, the first step is to be aware of the signs. If you notice that you're becoming obsessed with someone to the point where you're neglecting your own needs, if you feel good about yourself and your own worth, then you won't be so desperate for validation from others. This can be difficult, but it's possible with a lot of hard work and it's a dangerous obsession that can lead to a loss of identity, unhealthy attachments, and even danger. But by being aware of the signs and taking steps to build your self-esteem and create a support system, you can protect yourself from falling into this trap. Many men desire to have the courage of a warrior, the strength of a lion, and the wisdom of a sage. However, they remain trapped in their comfort zones, afraid to face the challenges that will help them grow. The truth is that true strength lies not in avoiding pain, but in embracing it. Pain is what makes us stronger, wiser, and more resilient. By facing our fears and pushing through the discomfort, we develop the mental toughness and discipline that will serve us well in all aspects of our lives. But here's the catch. There's no magic pill or shortcut to becoming mentally strong. It requires a conscious effort, persistence, and a willingness to confront the uncomfortable realities of life. Are you ready to take the first step towards becoming mentally strong? Don't let love consume you. Instead, embrace it while keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground. You may even want to consider therapy as a way to explore your past and work on developing a healthier sense of self and boundaries. Then it's time to take a step back and reassess the situation. This can be a group of friends or family members who you can turn to if you need help or advice. Having a support system is crucial because it will give you a different perspective and help you make rational decisions. It's important to remember that being in love is not a bad thing. In fact, it's one of the most wonderful experiences that humans can go through. Did you learn any valuable lessons from it? Share your story with us and the community. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and join our movement. We upload videos daily to help you become the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. However, it's crucial to keep your feet on the ground and not let your emotions consume you. This can lead to a lot of problems in the relationship, such as a lack of trust, constant jealousy, and a fear of abandonment. As a result, they may struggle to form healthy and fulfilling relationships throughout their lives. This is because they have low self-esteem and seek validation from their partners. If you feel like you're giving more than you're getting in return, or if you feel like your partner doesn't respect your boundaries, then it's probably not a good match. It is better to walk away from a toxic relationship than to get lost in the fantasy of what could be. In other words, these people are so desperate for love and attention that they throw themselves into relationships with reckless abandon. They become obsessed with their partners and believe that nothing else matters. You become so focused on pleasing them and making them happy that you forget about your own needs and desires. You may start to neglect your friends and family, and you may even put your own safety and well-being at risk just to be near them. He is willing to sacrifice his own life for them. But before we dive into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, so you never miss any of our life-changing content. To answer this question, we must first understand the psychology of falling in love. Falling in love is an intense and powerful experience that can completely consume your thoughts and emotions. When you meet someone who you feel a strong connection with, your brain releases a cocktail of hormones that make you feel euphoric and on top of the world. These hormones include dopamine, oxytocin, vasopressin, and serotonin. Together, they create a feeling of intense happiness and well-being that makes you feel like you're on cloud. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. But why are some men willing to go to such extreme lengths for their partner? As you spend more time with this person, your feelings intensify. and soon your entire world revolves around them. You can't help but think about them constantly, and you find yourself daydreaming about a future together. This is all very normal and even healthy to a point. After all, being in love is one of the most beautiful experiences that humans can go through. However, things can take a darker turn when you become obsessed with the person you're in love with. This is where the dark truth comes in. But why do these people have such low Well, it often stems from their childhood experiences. These individuals are also more likely to be codependent, which means that they rely on their partners for emotional support and validation. So how can you protect yourself from falling in love too hard? You should also try to avoid relationships that are unbalanced or unhealthy. Another thing you can do is to focus on building your own self. It's also important to have a support system in place when you're in a relationship. So, remember, brothers, there is a dark truth about men who fall in love too hard. Now that you know this dark truth, we want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced falling in love too hard? Now here's another great video that will help you become a real man. Click on that thumbnail to reveal the hidden secret.